Hello, Reese. I'm Jim Afinowich from IBG. IBG Fox Fin is a mid-market M&A firm. I started over 30 years ago, and how I got involved in mergers and acquisitions, I've always been an entrepreneur. Last time I worked for anybody else, I was 20 years old. Between the age of 20 and 34, I owned 14 different businesses and finally decided I liked buying and selling companies better than I did running them. So I got involved in the sale of businesses and have never been bored since. So today I'm part of a group with offices in 9 different states in the United States. We continue to grow. Eaton Square has been a good part of that. 20% of what we do is representing buyers, 80% is representing sellers all over the United States. We have grown our business over 30 some years. And I think in that time, I've seen the world get smaller or the area for doing deals get broader. We have companies that are well entrenched in the United States and not outside the United States. As we sell larger and larger companies, we find more interest from outside the country. And so Eaton Square gives us connections that we didn't have before. And that helps us in several areas. One is marketing. One of the trends I'm seeing in M&A is more and more competition. How do I set myself apart from my competition? And I found when we merged my firm with several others to create IBG, I went from being a one office company to being a 9 office company. I found that was a big help in separating me. Those were all domestic. I've also found now that when we say, yes, we're part of a network that has offices in 26 cities and 11 countries, that helps separate me from my competition and helps me get more mandates that I couldn't if I didn't have that connection. Well, there are a number of benefits of being part of Eaton Square. I don't know if I can say which is the biggest. First one I've already alluded to is just in our own marketing, in our appearance. We are a bigger, well-connected company than we were without Eaton Square. So that helps us attract clients because we have a broader reach than most of our competitors. In addition to that, Eaton Square has a very nice blend of different experience. You talked about, or had a question a little while ago about specialization. Well, we have found a potential client that we don't have a lot of background and experience in, but some of our Eaton Square partners do. So we've gotten involved when someone says, well, what businesses have you sold to Amazon, Microsoft, and Bill Gates's sister? And I can say, well, I personally haven't, but one of my partners in Eaton Square has. So they provide not only good marketing assistance, but good backup support for our expertise. And that helps us get mandates as well. Also, I have been over the years, I've gotten some of my best help being part of peer groups. Even though I've done this for almost 40 years, it's still helpful to sit down and say to somebody, how would you handle this? What experience do you have? And I found the members of Eaton Square are very open, very helpful, willing to assist in any way they can. So it is a bank of knowledge that I could tap into anytime I want. And that is helpful.